My name is Sokhom, and I live in Oakland, and I have 5 siblings, including myself, 6, altogether 6 siblings. Yeah, I work for the California Social Work Education Center, and we develop, it's one of the nation's largest collaboration between child welfare practitioners, schools, county partners, and we help develop curricula for child welfare in-service training. We do macro evaluations on training for social workers. We also do a lot of research in child welfare, evidence-based practice in child welfare. Yes, my childhood really prepared me to become the person that I am today. My parents are from Cambodia. They are war refugee from Cambodia, and when they got to the United States, we were put into government subsidized housing, and my parents supported us through government support welfare. And growing up was very difficult. My dad had a drug and alcohol addiction problem. My mom was abused by my father. So growing up, I experienced a lot of violence in the home and trauma. And my experience growing up was very difficult, just trying to be a kid and try to learn about the experience of how to be a kid, because it was really rough for me.
And you were one of 5 kids, right?
Yes, I was one of 5 kids. I have 2 sisters and 3 brothers, including me, 4 boys total. And growing up was a big challenge because my father was always gambling. He had a gambling addiction problem as well, and we was on child welfare. We was on welfare, excuse me, and it was really hard because my mother started to get very sick and ill when I was about 9 years old, and she became hospitalized, and my father had to take care of all 6 of us. And given the state that he was in, with the addiction problems, he was not fit to take care of us. My mom passed away in 1998. My father took custody of us, and he wasn't taking care of us. So I went to one of the counselors at school and told them the situation, and we entered the foster care system. All of us was taken by CPS, the Child Protective Services, and we were split apart in different placements. My little brother was put in a foster care placement. My sister was put in another foster care placement. Me and my brother were put in group homes, and my 2 older siblings were put into foster care placements.
Wow. Did you have contact with each other?
No, we didn't. At the time, we did not. The services, the support from the youth development specialist and the residential social worker, that really encouraged me and supported me along the way when I was in high school. They supported me in my goals. They supported me what I was doing at the time. I volunteered for the California Youth Connection. That was very motivating and encouraging, and say that if this is something that I want to do, they would push me. Also in college, when I applied for it, when I thought that I couldn't go to college, one of my youth development specialists said that, of course you can go to college, and she actually pulled me into her office and literally helped me apply to each and every one of the schools that I wanted to go to.
That is so great.
Despite the fact that the counselor at the school told me that I couldn't go to college.
Right, so, yeah. You had other people in the know encouraging you and supporting you.
Yes.
What college did you go to?
I chose San Francisco State University.
Okay, great. And what's your degree in?
Criminal justice.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes, my older brother, he's 1 year older than me. His name is Sokhom, and he participated in the same program, RAFA, Real Alternative for Adolescents, and we lived in the same home, and we both kind of helped each other out while we was living in RAFA, and it was very supportive because, you know, if there's anything that we needed from Bear Youth Centers, they would be right there.
Wow, that's
and
so
the
great.
staff is just so great, and I just think that if we did not have the support from Bear Youth Centers, I don't think that I'll be where I'm at today, because it's people like Kate, it's people like Josh, it's people like Marsha and Alicia that really care for us. So I appreciate that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Appreciate
Well, you're a prime example of the success of the program. You know, it's great.
There are many times that I, you know, think to myself, and I ask myself all the time if I want to give up or not do the things that I'm doing, or say that this is not right for me. I think that the most important thing is that for people like myself, who's in this type of situation, is to kind of realize the amount of support from people who really care. And I think that, you know, even after Bear Youth Centers, I went into another program at San Francisco State called the Guardian Scholars Program. I think that people have embraced me and kind of pushed me forward and say that I'm better, and kind of realizing my potential, my talents. And I think that, you know, having people like that there really makes a big difference.
It's hard to give up on yourself when everyone
Yes.
else believes so strongly in you, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that, you know, for people like myself that go through these type of kind of asking these questions, if I should stop or if I should give up, really comes from kind of the empowerment of others.
That's wonderful.
I see myself really helping youth that experience similar situations that I went through, and I really feel a strong connection to kind of making improvements in the lives of foster youth and youth that are in probation. And I think that you know, empowering youth and giving the youth the skills and tools for them to succeed is kind of my calling in my life. I think that's my passion. I think, you know, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I see myself making a huge impact on a lot of youth lives on a large scale. And I really believe that having the support of the people around me and the support of people like Bear Youth Centers today in Sunny Hills services today really kind of motivate me, continue to motivate me, and my passion and my dream moving forward.
Oh, that's wonderful.